What is up, RPG nerds? Welcome to another video on RPG Ranked channel on the website youtube.com. I'm E. Brent, and I am here substituting for the Brighton, who is serving the Lord in San Antonio, Texas, as I've mentioned in previous videos. Today we are going to have my last video on Romancing SaGa 2, Revenge of the Seven. Today I'm going to rank the 7 heroes from worst to best. The criteria that I am going to use for this is arbitrary, 100%. I'm going from worst to best, basing it on arbitrary values of their part in the story, how hardcore they are, the difficulty in beating them when you fight them, things like that. A disclaimer, I know I can't pronounce their names, so I'm just going to make stuff up, and you can make fun of me if you want. I grew up calling Rydia from Final Fantasy IV Rita for many years, so there you go. And also Locke from Final Fantasy VI, Lockie. So yeah, I'm one of those people. So here we go. Let's get started. So at number 7, the worst of the heroes, we have Rock Bouquet, the female hero. Yes, I know. A lot of you probably think she's a baddie, whatnot. But I was disappointed. She comes in her non-human form is just like her human form. She looks the exact same. I mean, the whites of her eyes are a little bit bigger. But yeah, I don't remember her being very challenging. Her battle, and that might be because I had some females in my party, and she primarily, is able to control the male party members. But yeah, story-wise, she's all right. I mean, she's a sister to one of the other heroes that I'll talk about later. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't very impressed. Like, I was hoping for this sweet non-human form and an epic boss fight, and it was just like, like, what? Did you just miss the whole, like, mutation bit? And so, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, she's my number 7. I'm not impressed. Okay, going on to number 6, I have Dantarg. Dantarg is funny for me because I totally accidentally ran into him early in the game. I can't remember exactly where you fight him. It's in a cave somewhere, but I didn't even know that that you fought the heroes like this. Obviously I already fought one that's required, which I'll get to later. But I was just exploring that cave, and boom, there he is. And yeah, I was able to beat him pretty easily on whatever level I was, which was pretty low. And yeah, he does look pretty cool, like kind of the Minotaur sort of look, but totally forgettable. Like, honestly, easy battle, and it's probably meant for that, right? Early game battle, but it wasn't very hard. And yeah, I don't remember him saying anything at all in the story and stuff. So yeah, so he gets low marks, but at least he looked cool. His non-human form and his boss fight was cool because of that. So yeah. Number 5, Subier. He has a pretty cool non-human form, right? So he's like a squid guy. Cool battle. Pretty late in the game, at least for me, when I fought him. And so I don't know. The battle was pretty easy. His place in the story, pretty forgettable to me. I don't really remember like what he's all about. I knew he liked water. But yeah, but his non-human form was pretty cool. That battle was pretty sweet. Yeah, and just the artwork for him in that battle was sweet, and so that's why he gets bumped up here. When it comes to forgettability, he and Dan Targ about the same. They're just a couple of guys who tag along for it. But yeah, so there you go. Number 5, Subier. Number 4, Noel. Noel is Rock Bouquet's brother, and I don't know what it is in their family, but his non-human form was pretty human as well. But at least he had some cool wings, and so there you go. Like, he has some wings. I don't know. He kind of gives me like the Sephiroth kind of vibe. I don't know why, but yeah. So I like him. He has a lot of lines in the story, and you kind of remember him. I don't know if you remember him because he has the same name as Christmas or what, but yeah, I feel like he had a lot of dialogue in the story. And, even though his non-human form is kind of just like meh, with those wings, he's still pretty hardcore to me. I don't know. Like I said, kind of has like a Sephiroth vibe. And so I put him right in the middle of the pack. Well, yeah. And, yeah, I don't know. I like Noel. But I would have liked him to be a little more hardcore in his non-human form. But the wings, better than nothing. Better than white eyes or whatever, like Rock Bouquet. I don't know what weird genes they have in their family, but come on. Maybe, I don't know. They need to get a little bit more non-human in their non-human forms. Okay, number 3. Wagnas. Now, I know that I'm going to get flamed for this because I know that a lot of people probably have him at the top because he is pretty awesome. He's a leader, so he pretty much is the mouthpiece of all the flashbacks. He talks a lot. He has the biggest role. And then his non-human form is Psycho. It's awesome. It's amazing. Really, really weird, but the art and stuff is really cool. And then his boss battles kind of near the end-ish, at least for me. I don't really know if like you have to fight him where you fought him. I need to play it again to see. But for me, it was near the end ish, and his battle was pretty tough if I remember correctly. I probably had to try it a couple times. But yeah, just crazy, like the butterflies all over him, and I don't know. It was just weird. Something you expect from like a Square Enix, like main boss look, kind of the Kefka vibe there. But yeah, I really liked Wagnas and his role as leader and stuff like that. So, not a lot of negative marks here, but the two above him, I don't know, like, just made more of an impact on me. So that's why he's number 3. Number 2, we have Bakhoen. Yeah, this guy, let me tell you about this guy. So I was playing hard mode all the way up until I fought this battle, and had no problems. Had beaten multiple of the hero, the 7 before, and no problem. Then I get to this guy, and he totally destroyed me. And I fought him probably like 7 or 8 times, and I just could not get past him and his puppets and freaky puppets. And so yeah, I had to drop the difficulty down before I beat him. I don't know. He's just like, his non-human mode, super creepy. Has the puppets, which is even more hardcore and creepy and freaky, and I don't know, an odd mix of, I don't know, just weirdness, and just that difficulty. I just not something I can forget. Like, it was just super hard, and I don't know, pretty awesome. Now, story-wise, I don't know. Like, when the flashbacks happen and stuff, I can't really recall, like, you know, any major, like, developments there with him. But when it comes to, like, story, when you're on the moving whatever, like the sand ship or whatever, and you fight him, and, you know, he's creepy and stuff, I don't know, that's unforgettable to me. So he's my number 2. Okay, and if you know your 7 heroes, you know who's number 1 for me. It's Kzinssie, or something. I can't remember how they pronounce it on the game, but Kzinssie. First of the 7 that we encounter in the game. I don't know. Because of that, it's a very integral part of the story. Because of what he does at the beginning, it kind of sets off some events and stuff. But I kid you not, I've literally had nightmares about this dude. Like, he's freaky. Freaky looking. What he does is, you know, just a little bit. It's not for the kids. And so. Yeah, and then later on in the story, like, he wants you to come back. I can't remember exactly. He wants you to come back to, like, the first dungeon and stuff. I messed that part up because then I went and beat Subier, but then it like canceled out him wanting me to come back and stuff. So I don't know exactly what that was. So my next playthrough, I'm gonna have to see about that. But this dude, yeah. Creepy, just awesome character for the game, and so he's my number 1, which, you know, probably makes me weird, and I'm sure that this ranking is very different than others. So yeah, this is my last, like I said, Romancing SaGa 2 video for now, at least. I'm gonna move on. Great game. I encourage everybody to play it, and I encourage you to let me know what your ranking is in the comments, because I'm sure it's very different, and I'd love to hear your feedback. So until next time, guys, RPG nerds, peace out, and we'll see you next time with a video from our friends at Miss Walker, and a review of Fantasian. My name is E. Brent, and I am out.